Can't have music, but turn out the lights, damn it. Hell yeah. Set the mood. Some of this is going to end up in there, I know it.
Probably. Almost definitely.
I thought it wasn't going to start at first. Hello, and welcome to the One Heart Heroes. This is Wade.
And this is Cody. Jesus Christ.
You know, I was almost like, fuck, we didn't start OBS, but I remembered we don't need OBS for this.
Nah, man, we just talking, man. We just talking.
All done in the imagination of Cody. Oh, all right, everyone, we're back for another heartbeat.
Now look at Wade making the tiny hands on this person.
Yeah. This character is, first off, well...
Man, this is starting out amazing.
So I was going to say everyone should guess who the character is, but by that pose, no one would fucking know. There's no way.
No, like Gandalf.
Like...
Some guy with a stick.
Donatello.
Donatello.
No, okay, it's not any of those. It's actually...
Dude.
It's Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files. If you've never read them, highly recommend them. We're probably going to be talking about it some today. We'll try to keep it spoiler free, but some of the books kind of run together, so if we forget, our bad.
Just a general overview of what the Dresden Files are. The Dresden Files are an urban fantasy novel series, pretty much, starring the one, the only Harry Copperfield Blackstone Dresden.
Blackstone Copperfield Dresden.
Harry
Blackstone Copperfield.
Are you sure it's not Copperfield Blackstone?
Almost positive.
Copperfield Blackstone has a better ring to it.
I disagree. Because mine's right.
Fuck you. You think yours is right. Anyways.
I do.
So, it's, yeah. If you don't know what urban fantasy is, then, like, Google it. Fantasy in an urban setting, it's what it is. So usually it involves monsters and things being hidden in our world, current times, etc., etc. Like, it's a really good series.
You know, it would be bitching if we could get sponsored by Audible for these.
Oh, yeah, I just draw characters from books.
Yeah. Like Monster Hunter International and, like, the Dresden Files and, like, all those. That'd be fantastic. Anyways, continue.
No, I mean... Harry doesn't wear knee pads, but I think Wade's just drawing the knees there.
Yeah. And his clown
what to
shoes.
say about Dresden, man?
He's a big motherfucker. He's like 6'9".
He's NBA league tall. Like, he's tall for a basketball player tall.
Yeah.
And
big gangly bastard.
He doesn't know when to shut the fuck up either.
It's also true. It's gotten him in more trouble than most things.
He's like the Spider-Man of wizards.
Oh, that's like, okay, so that's a real thing. Anyways, these series are written by Jim Butcher, and Jim Butcher actually has a run of Spider-Man.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, during fights, Harry doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So, it makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of comics... I know this is a bit off topic from, like, Dresden Files and all that jazz, but...
So you see that the pose I originally created was too complicated.
Yeah, the pose you originally created was like, well, sure, but let's not do that. Oh, then you try and go for, like, the stick being in our faces. 3D art, I like it.
Anyways.
And it's like, well, it's going to go behind his back instead.
Anyways, you were saying?
Nice. Oh no! Now we're taking focus away from you.
Yeah, man. And we're back to it. Yeah, we're going to the less interesting parts.
That is a baby hand, Wade. There we go.
Baby hand.
It looks like a baby hand.
Makes it feel bigger.
Oh my God. Anyways, so I've been reading through the major Marvel events, right, for a while now. I'm on Secret Wars at this point. If you don't know what Secret Wars is, it's pretty much a Skrull invasion. If you don't know what Skrulls are, shape-shifting green aliens. They pretend to be heroes. Shit goes wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I've learned about the British Marvel heroes.
Right.
Right? Captain Britain's actually pretty awesome. He's like Captain America, but British. And I know that sounds stupid, but like he's literally like that light in the darkness that you have for some like heroes.
Yeah.
Like Captain America was a beacon of hope and like goodness. Captain Britain is the same. There are other British heroes What's up?
He's not from Earth 616, is he?
He is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty much Captain. Think of him as Captain America, but powered by Arthurian like legends.
Huh.
Pretty much.
We do.
Yeah, he gets his power from I can't remember off the top of my head now. Anyways, he pretty much gets his power from the Fae though. He's like magical.
Topical. Because Dresden Files.
Right.
Fae is in there.
Right. So, this is going to be sort of a spoiler, but also this is like over 12 years old, so get over it at this point.
You've been warned.
Right, you've been warned. Secret War spoilers ahead. Also some Civil War spoilers. Because, like, in the original Civil War, Captain America, I'm going to give you pause to, like, skip this, dies. It's a comic book character. They all die eventually. But he gets assassinated.
Truth, I would like to see if there's, like, if anyone knows of a comic book character that has never died, ever. Post
Not
in the
once.
comments below. Not even, like, a little.
Superman doesn't really count for that. Like, I mean,
Superman died.
Sort of.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways.
Can't have a comic called The Death of Superman and Superman didn't die.
He just went sleepy by. Anyways, what I was getting at though is in Secret Wars, Captain Britain dies.
Fuck.
Yeah, the Skrull are crashing a massive ship onto the gateway to, I can't believe I forgot the name of the place, but it's pretty much like the gateway to the magic realm that is in Britain, right? And Captain Britain he tries to stop them. He catches the ship and tries to stop it, but he's too late because he decided to save his friends first, and then he went off to, do that, and yeah. So Captain Britain dies in a fiery, crash. And there was just a line in there that was probably the best line of Secret Wars so far, where it was like, whenever Captain America died, the American people found out about it in a very American way through the media. When Captain Britain died, the British people, they felt it in their chest.
Damn.
Right? And I was like, huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was a good line, though. It was, like, yeah, and it just, of course, you had, like, all these British people just stopping and, like, pretty much, like, looking up or, like, just suddenly, breaking down because they knew that something horrible has happened. Because, yeah, Captain Britain died. A hero was gone. But, yeah, sorry, that just got me thinking about that because I read that, like, today. Oh, back on to Dresden Files, though.
Did you have some spare time that I didn't know about?
What, me?
Yeah.
Why you said that?
You said you read it, like, today.
I mean, occasionally I don't get calls at work.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime.
That's why I read comics on company time. Yeah, mate. I mean, if all the other assholes around me can read YouTube. Watch YouTube.
Wow.
Then, like, I can probably read some comics. I'm bettering myself.
You know what? At one point in time, I used to not think that. I've had more emotions from comics than I ever expected. Like, that is like a moving piece of media.
It is. It really is. It's the art that really pushes it home, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of things you can portray in comics. It's impressive.
Yeah, everyone, you see how, like, his arms got longer on one side and, like, are bigger and all that. You're going to see me futz with that for a while because I sent the picture to Cody and Cody's like, there's something wrong with his hands. And I was like, God, fuck. And then I futzed with his hands for a long time.
He's got, like, it's like he has baby arms and a big head. I remember I looked at it and I was like, well, if you just, like, if I just cover his arms with my thumbs, the torso up looked great. Like, the legs, the torso, and all that looked great. Just shoulders down is was just a little weird.
Shoulders down. Ow.
Well, from the arms. The arms. That's all. So Harry wears a big ass duster
that he has enchanted.
That he has enchanted. He actually has a multiple layers of enchantment on there to reduce. It's actually bulletproof, claw proof, resistance probably a better word.
Yeah, if something big enough hits it, it's a problem. The way it works is it stores kinetic energy. It drains it from the attack and stores it into the runes.
Is that what the cloak does?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that's what the rings do, but I don't remember specifying what the cloak does on that.
Almost positive that's what he says the cloak does. It's been a long time since I've read the first book.
Yeah, you should have put like 10 linked rings on his hands.
That's fair for a shield bracelet?
No, for his rings. He has a shield. He has a shield bracelet also, but he has rings on his hands, and the rings store kinetic energy. So he'll go and like do a speed bag for a couple hours. Shit like that. But like each of the rings,
all about that.
Right? Each of the rings individually store the kinetic energy, a portion of the kinetic energy that is used like whenever his hand moves, pretty much. Right? So like when they're fully charged up, he can release them individually for like a good just wallop, right? Or release them all together to just nuke something hard. Of course, he has this big ass staff in the back that he uses for spell control. And then he's got his little blasting rod, which he just uses to pump power through.
Right.
Because apparently Harry has issues with
fine-tune
control.
Mm-hmm.
Think of him more as the workhorse of the magical realm. Or the fire hose of the magical realm. He just kind of pumps it out.
Yeah, he works best whenever he's working with large
quantities of magic. Yeah.
So I went ahead and did the. I got rid of the stubble, even though like he always has stubble in the book. Just because I knew I wasn't gonna have time to color it, and I was like, well, we'll just go clean shave. Like Harry just shaved.
I liked the stubble. I'm a little sad you took it away.
Did it look good?
I thought it looked okay.
I thought it looked like shit.
I mean, put stubble on his hands. Maybe it'll make it look better.
Jesus. So, a fun fact about this book. This is like actually one of the only stories that I have introduced Cody to.
So, that's somewhat debatable, though.
Because you introduced me to the TV show.
I introduced you to the TV show first, and then you started reading the books.
Yeah, because I found out there was a book series, and I started reading the book series.
Right, but the books are way better than the TV series.
But the TV series is a sci-fi series, and it's actually good.
It's actually pretty damn good. I'm sad that they didn't do more.
Yeah. So if you want a good taste of what the Dresden Files is, just watch the TV series, and you'll get a small little niblet of what the books are, and you'll find out how fantastic the books are. I love them.
Right. The books are more action backed than the TV series, though. For some reason, they toned down the combat in the TV series, make it more investigative. But he is
he is a detective, though.
To be fair, he's listed in the Yellow Pages as wizard.
Yes. Which pisses some people off.
Well, I mean, you got to make a living, right?
There it is. Hand made bigger. It's all because of Cody.
You're welcome, everybody, for an appropriately sized hand. I feel like it could go even bigger though. We need some massive meat beaters here.
See, and then I made the blasting rod, and I was like, oh, fuck, it's too small. Or it's the hand's too big. So I had to close it up. It's weird. I spent way too much time on it. This is only 30 minutes for y'all, but it's 4.5 hours of me doing this.
See, we should just be like, well, Wade's actually doing this live.
Oh yeah, just pull that micro hoolic.
Yeah, totally.
PAX.
Just whip this shit out like it's nothing.
I can't. Eventually I hope to be able to, but not right now.
I mean, You'll get there.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I feel like I'm just starting to get to where like I decently do like actual people, just in general. Like I have a pretty consistent like go-to form for people.
That's good. Yeah, man. Like you're getting better. Which, to be fair, art's one of those things where you have to incrementally improve.
I was really happy with that finger, and I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be like the big finger. And then I looked at my hand, and I looked at it, I like turned it over, and I was like, fuck, that's the ring finger. That ain't the big finger.
GG, bro. GG. Those big square Batman fingers.
Yeah. My secret.
So, what I've learned from reading comics is that all superheroes have yaoi hands.
That's fair.
I'm going to let that sit for a second, guys. That's right. I said yaoi hands. Y-A-O-I. If you're just, like, still, you know, not like, did he just say that? Yeah. So, what I mean by yaoi hands, though, is, like, in every yaoi, which is, like...
Google it.
Yeah. I don't know how to properly explain it.
Just Google it.
I guess it's not hard. It's like a gay romance, male romance.
Sure, but then the question
anime.
comes up is like, is sex implied in it and all that other stuff? And it's like, just Google it.
That's fair.
Whatever Google says, that's what it is.
No, God helps all. But anyways, I have digressed like I always do. So they always have these massive fucking hands in like these yaoi anime. They're so big because you got like the dominant guy, right? And then you got the little sub dude. And like the dominant guy always have these big hands that can like encompass your head or something. It's just insane if you just stop and look at it. So, reading comics, just look at their hands, guys. Look at their fucking hands. They're massive. Their fist is as big as someone else's face. That's not the size of a fist, guys.
No.
Like
No,
a fist
it's
is like maybe like
half
a third,
a face or a
half of
third,
face, yeah.
If you have a really big hand, you know, like if you're going into like horizontal territory. Yeah, no, like, so that's the thing that kills me in art. Everybody talks about like, you got to get your anatomy right. You got to get your anatomy right. You got to get your anatomy right. Fucking comic book artists break that shit all the time. And like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, they know it really well, so they know what they can get away with breaking. But at the same time, like, just look at Spider-Man. Just look at Spider-Man. Just, yeah.
Like, that's one thing, man. You got to know it so you can break it.
Yeah. The problem I'm having right now
It's the
is...
same rule with speedrunners.
It's fair. The problem I'm having right now is foreshortening.
Well, you're going to have to explain what that is.
Foreshortening is whenever you have something reach out in front. It's why I couldn't do the original first pose.
Ooh, hydrate.
Because like to make the arm look right while also having like a big fist holding a thing in front that's bigger than everything else. It's all a point of perspective. That's basically it. It's learning perspective and how things appear to the eye when they're closer or further away. It's really, really difficult. Or at least it's very difficult for me.
I mean, you're still trying to get down like people, so.
True. Do you know that there's some people out there who specialize in only people, Cody?
That makes sense, yeah.
They're called character design artists. And then there's like people who don't even like color. They're inking or they're penciling. They don't touch a pen, they don't touch a pencil, or they don't color. They just like do the one thing and that's all they do.
And they're really good at it.
I envy them.
Yeah. Then you have these people called webcomic artists.
The
correct
one-man army.
You have these people called new webcomic artists. Because let's be honest here, the old ones, they don't have like they don't do all their shit. If they're popular, they are not doing all of their shit.
Oh yeah, like CAD Comics doesn't do all their stuff anymore. He has an illustrator and a colorist, and even some of the people on Webtoons don't really do all of their stuff. Like the lady for Let's Play, she like divvied out some of her stuff. I think don't let me like take that with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure she did. And the guy for God of High School or whatever it is, I think he also has a team.
Well, yeah, but that's also because it's now being made into an anime, so...
That's true.
Yeah, hard not to have a team on that. But, yeah, legitimately, though, they, like, new webcomic artists are impressive.
Yeah, because, like, quality and... So this, it's like the, basically like the Weekly Roll guy. He's been doing it for a really long time.
To be fair, he doesn't color.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do color. He does black and white, but he does it really well because he does hatching and all that other stuff for proper shading and all that good stuff.
I mean, it's excellent quality.
Yeah, and then like he also only does it once a week. That's it. Like once a week, every week. And that's his comics, the Weekly Roll. It's really, really good.
Once a week, every week, 4 panels generally.
Generally, sometimes it's more.
It's yeah, no, check that out if y'all enjoy D&D. Like Weekly Roll is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I am tired because this is kind of late.
Yeah, Wade
broke my render.
Yeah, probably. We don't know what happened to it, and the thing was unplugged and it's next to my chair, so it was probably me.
Just gonna give Wade shit for it, regardless.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I was rendering out this video so we'd commentate over it, and, like, we checked back 2 hours later and it's still, like, 33%, and we're like, why? We were watching Army of the Dead, by the way. It's not bad.
It's
if
alright.
like a zombie, action flick, it's good.
Yep, it's okay.
Ooh, fuck, Wade. Look, it's good. Wade's like, it's okay.
It's alright. I don't regret.
It's a movie.
So, like, this whole long, huge time of me sitting here not doing anything, I'm watching Grand Pooh Bear play a game, and I forgot to pause the video.
Good job, Wade.
Yeah, that's my bad.
What game was he playing? Let me guess, Mario.
No.
I'll be dipped.
That's
what I get for being a dick.
Yep. He was playing that game that I was telling you about.
Like, fuck, the only other thing I can think of that he's played is, like, not Dark Souls. Shit. Hollow Knight.
He's also played Dark Souls. Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, Mario.
What I'm hearing is that I've yet to be wrong. Mario counts as ROM hacks. They're all Mario ROM hacks.
He's played Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah, he did have a Fall Guys.
Yeah, he had a whole tournament. He played whatever the one where you lie to everybody.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Come on, Wade. That's not dead yet.
Man, I just, like, it's late and out of my purview at this point.
Man, we've been in Louisiana for a little while. Don't start, like, speaking that Cajun, man. Like, I'm going to get around the man now. I'm going to give myself a gainer. Right up.
Oh, man.
Does that sound like Boomhauer?
The thing that kills me about Boomhauer is that he sings like an angel.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he sings like perfect clarity.
Jesus Christ, we are bird walking through topics.
I mean, we don't have. That's what a heartbeat is, man. It is. We would strictly talk about everything Dresden, but it's such a good story, guys. We do not want to give a whole bunch of it away. I would love to like see people talk about it in the comments if you've seen it or if you've read it. If you haven't read it and you want to read it, like go get it, read it, tell me what you think. I'm all in it. Like it's my favorite book series. Right next to Old Man's War.
Some more fun facts about Harry. Let's see here. He has a fairy godmother.
Mm-hmm. He also has a cat named Mister.
He has a cat named Mister. A foo dog named Mouse. His giant mystical dog. And He has a tiny, angry detective woman that helps him a lot.
Murphy.
Murphy, yeah. So a lot.
He has a Murphy.
He has a Murphy. A lot of people, a lot of new readers have issues with the Dresden Files first books. Let's be honest here, the books don't start off till like book 3. I know that sounds like a lot, but
So I don't have a problem with the first 2 books.
A lot of people do because Harry's kind of sexist and kind of obnoxious with it too.
Is he?
Yeah,
He's chauvinistic.
Yeah, he is. He's chauvinistic, and it's a lot of people like, I couldn't stand it. I don't think it's that bad, but some people have a very low tolerance for it, right? And he gets better. He gets better as the books go on.
Well, like, he keeps meeting all these kick-ass women, so like, how could he not get better about it, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's also, I've never realized how many times in that book, like, Harry doesn't fight so much as Harry watches other people fight.
Yeah, that happens.
We get a blow-by-blow description of the fight, and it's Harry describing the fight in his files, and it's a whole lot of not him doing anything. Whenever he's describing this entire scene, and you're like, Harry, what are you doing? He's just sitting there going, damn, that's cool. Pretty much. That's not
how it plays out, guys.
No, that's
Don't
not.
think that he just sits on the side and just watches shit.
No, that's not how it plays out. But like, after how many books does he have out? 13?
Something like that.
After about 13 books, you look at it and you're like, Harry, you watch a lot, man.
He observes, man. That's kind of a part of his training. He's very observant.
I'm so angry that I didn't notice that, and I put that in the wrong perspective.
What? In the wrong perspective?
That tip in the back.
Oh, that's rough. But yeah.
Grr.
Don't let the chauvinistic thing run you off, though. Like, I don't think it's all that bad, but it is there, and some people have issues with it. Just know that it does get better.
What? All right. Okay, I know I said it, but I meant to say something else. What exactly does chauvinistic entail?
You know, that's a good question, and it is too late for me to just pull a definition out of my ass. So let's ask Google.
Because, like, what I was trying to say actually is, like, he's super chivalrous. And, like, to the point that it's not a good thing, right?
Person displaying aggressive or exaggerated patriotism?
We way using the wrong word.
Prejudice. Okay, here we go. Showing or relating excessive prejudice, loyalty, or support for a particular group or clause. So, I guess whenever someone calls someone, okay, I can see that.
Super loyal to men.
Yeah, it's
not that bad.
It's not that bad, man. We were kind of using the wrong word though. He's just kind of sexist.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, chauvinistic sort of, but anyways.
But yeah, it's usually manifests in the form of like over the top chivalry.
I mean, he does make a comment about how all women love motorcycles because it's a giant vibrator.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
I do not remember that.
He makes that to Murphy though as a joke, but like it's said, because she like rides on a motorcycle. He's like, all women love motorcycles, don't they? And she's like, I mean, I do. He's like, I mean, they're giant vibrators, so. And then she punches him. So.
Appropriate.
Yeah, I think she does. He deserved it. He gets punched a couple times.
Let us know if he gets punched.
Right, if y'all remember that. She may have just called him a pig. She does that a couple times too.
Go read the book, come back and be like, hey, actually, because I don't want to go back through and read the first book.
I'll eventually do it to finish off the series.
Ooh.
It's getting pretty close to being done. I've read through those books a lot. They're good. Once again, they are very good. Like, it's a wonderful, rich, deep world that, like, is fantastic. Michael, there's a guy called Michael who is a wielder of one of the blades of the cross.
Yeah.
It's a blade forged from or with one of the nails of the cross.
Yeah.
Like
a nail of the cross is somewhere in it.
Yeah, it's He's my favorite character.
Same.
I love it.
I love Michael. Oh boy.
All right, guys, we are nearing the end of our handy dandy chat about Dresden Files and trying to figure out what the fuck chauvinism is at 11 o'clock at night. I know that's not late for some of you people, but we're old and tired.
See, I even increased the hand size a little bit for you, Cody.
Thank you, Wade. Oh God.
There it goes.
There it
Let me
goes.
see if I can hold that for a hot second. That way everyone can see the
Well,
finished
no, I'll
product.
hold it. That'll be me holding it for a hot second.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're not recording this.
Cody's got that. Cool. All right. Leaving that to him. All right. But yeah, so I actually want to try something in order to
Good start.
get my skills better. Tell me some characters that y'all would like to see drawn, and I'll see if I can draw them. I may not pick your character if I look at them and I just don't like them. Apologies.
The way he looks, and he's like, "That's too hard."
Apologies if I don't like the aesthetic or something like that. I just won't do it. But and I feel like that's not something a lot of artists tell you because they want you to get suggestions. But let's be real, we're not a very big channel. There's going to be a couple of you like this person, and there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 characters down there, and the other people aren't going to get their characters on. What's wrong with our character? I just might not like the art. Is the only thing. So
we get 2 suggestions. We pick one. Wade's like, "It's because your suggestion sucked. Is why you didn't get picked." That's what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's rude. But yeah, it just might not be for me. And also I might end up doing both of them depending. We'll see. But I'm always down to try new things, and maybe we'll get good stories out of it and stuff like that by finding out what your favorite comic books or movies or whatever are. We can kind of just make it a thing. So I look forward to seeing what y'all have to say.
All right. Anything else, man?
No, that's it for me.
All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever it is, afternoon.
Since Cody's not going to do it, don't forget to subscribe and check out our Twitter at One Heart Heroes with the number 1.
That's your job, Wade.
And make sure you watch our other videos, our Pokemon videos.
Yeah.
All right, later, everyone.
Feel the beat, guys.